That's the first one that comes in.
Not about Wally, so who cares? No, Juice Talkies said the Grudge films were horrible. Skip them. Ooh. I highly recommend the original Juon 1 and 2. Haven't seen Sadako versus Kayako, but I heard it was awful too, but may fit in more of a guilty pleasure type movie. You
I
like The Grudge, right? That one scared you.
I like the
It was
Grudge.
scary.
I like the Grudge. It scared me. I didn't like any of the other ones. I like the Ring. I didn't like any of the other Ring movies. I don't know if I saw the latest one. And then in 2016, I heard about that Japan was going to do a Grudge versus the Ring movie,
Mm-hmm.
which I was like, that's so stupid. It's gotta work. I couldn't wait. I was like, so that means an American version's got to come. But then what did we get? We got the Rings movie, which I'm like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did see it, and it was terrible. And then we got a reboot, an American version reboot of The Grudge, which also was a flop, and I didn't even watch it. I was so mad that we did not get an American version of The Grudge versus The Ring. So I am.
Honestly, that being awful guilty pleasure-y kind of sounds like what I would want from that movie. Like a little
You
cheesy.
you've got to watch it. You've
Yeah.
got to watch it. I'll let you know where I saw it, and I'll send it to you. It's awesome. I mean, it's one of those. It's because it's just like I guess because it's coming from the source. It's the Japanese versions of these two characters, and the way they do horror over there is 10 times better, depending on the movie, than the way we do it here. We're copying their moves, and it got me. It got me. That movie, as bad as it was, it's bad. It's bad, but as bad as it was, it still brought me back to how I felt when I saw the original Ring and the American version, and the first Grudge movie, the American version, because it freaked me out, and it brought me right there. And you had both of those monsters in the same room at the same time, and I'm like, this is killing me. So after I finished watching it, I'm not gonna lie,
Are they
I'm
fighting each other?
oh I'm not
I just have questions. Like, do you root for one of them ultimately?
we'll talk about it after, because I don't know if I should spoil it for you, because it's such a quick watch. It's such a it goes like that. You can I'm telling you, literally, after this show, you can just boot it up and just run through it real quick, like, okay. It made the whole concept makes no sense. But when I was watching it, okay, here's my review. But when I was watching the movie and they explained how they were going to do the confrontation, I literally thought to myself, by Joe, I think that might work. I was like, this guy has a plan, and I like it. I co-signed so fast because I was so against it when I heard about it. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. This is stupid. They're probably gonna do a whole Batman versus Superman thing. It was like, I gotta fight you, and I gotta fight you. Oh no, let's team up because the real threat is over there. I thought they were gonna do something like that. But no, they did not do that. And the idea of how to pin them against each other was freaking brilliant. I just had to give it to them for that.
You have
So
piqued my interest
I
a little
was not
bit.
disappointed at all. This is a guilty pleasure movie. You will love it. I don't care if you don't even like horror movies. You will learn to love them again. So I recommend it. Go check it out, and we'll talk about it a little bit more after the show. Any other anything else you want to contribute to it? Are you have I got you psyched enough for it?
I'm like I said, I'm jonesing to feel something. So let's go, baby.
All right. What's the next